Good morning, sleepyhead. Hmm. I see you weren't expecting me. I guess you assumed most of this was a dream. Sorry, but you're not free of me yet. And I'm not free of a lot of things. I say we should probably continue on. So then, after you? Let's go see what Toriel wants. After your little nap. You sleep surprisingly short amount of times for a human.
Oh, why greetings, my child. I see you are awake. Would you like to hear about this book I'm reading?
For my sanity and yours, please don't.
You will not go down those stairs. Child, please go back to your room.
It
Go
isn't
back to
usually.
your room.
That's strange. She isn't normally like that. Things must have changed since then. I feel like we should get out of here, and fast. Let's hope this place. Let's hope we can exit without her knowing. So far, so good. Uh-oh. We might need to run. We need to go! Whoa. This is a bit bigger than I remember. Recommend we hurry. Now they're behind you!
My child!
This is a lot longer than... This run is a lot longer than I remember. Holy crap, are you okay? That was a close one. God, that is cold. Don't look at me like that. I can feel cold too, you know. Wait, is that a guard post? Looks like it's been abandoned for a while. Maybe. Where is everyone anyway? You know what? I don't want to know. Let's keep moving. Well, it might be a while till we reach a populated area, so... Oh. Well, if it isn't one of the portals up ahead. Those are helpful so people don't lag. Lag? Lose available ground? Makes it so monsters can get from place to place. And the portals help make it so the area don't cave in around them. Oh. That's one big stick. I bet if you would jump on it, it would break. You're such a buzzkill. You know that? Oh. You know what? Let's keep moving. We don't need to worry about that. That was nothing. Someone's nearby. I've gone invisible, so... Oh. Looks like there's an old bridge here. Wonder how long it's been. You know, it'd be funny if it collapsed as you were walking on it. Get it? Mostly. Oh. And it appears there's the one that made me go invisible. Oh. Well, they're asleep, so let's just walk past them.
But wow, kid, what did you eat? It was so loud. Relax. I'm just messing with you. Besides, this is just my good old whoopee cushion as an alarm trick. It works every time. So, what are you doing out here anyways? Oh, you cold? Alright. Look, you just stay up here, and I'll go get my brother Papyrus, okay? Don't worry, I'll be back in a jiffy.
Where did he go? Oh, well, looks like he offered you a warm place to stay.
Alright, is everyone ready for story time? Long ago, humans and monsters lived together peacefully. Then monsters attacked and started a war. Eventually, us smart humans, intelligent humans, trapped them in the mountain. That's why you should never go to that mountain. Yes? Yes, Susie?
Why did the monsters attack us?
Because they're evil, vile creatures. Anyone else have questions? No? Okay. Alright, well, it's time to go eat dinner. Alright, come on, it's time to go eat dinner.
Hey, kid, you alright?
I
With
got a
this
human! Sans? Wait, actually,
Yeah.
wait a second. Why are they lying down like that? Like some sort of slacker?
I think they're knocked out.
They look a bit
I
cold,
might
don't
just
they?
Yeah. What do you expect we do?
Well, what do you think? We're supposed to help them, no? After all, we're gods at your century.
I mean, yeah. Besides, taking them to the capital wouldn't really be all that worth it if their soul's frozen over.
That can't happen!
I don't know. Hey,
But you
Kid.
don't know?
hey. Come on. I need you to get up here. Get Pyrus will help you out. Come on.
Fear not, human. I'm the great Papyrus and going to assist you here. Sans told me you've frozen to death, although I can probably unfreeze you. With a little bit of food. Come on, Sans, it doesn't take that much.
My arm's on lazy bone duty right now.
You know, they do look a little bit starving, don't they?
Yeah, a
Good
little bit.
thing I've made some emergency snacks. I'll be right back, so give me 3 seconds, tops.
Oh. Hey, kid, come on.
You see, the prowess of an elegant, dare I say, royal guardsman. We're always prepared for anything. Come on, take a bite.
I don't think I would trust this random skeleton we just met. That doesn't seem like a good idea.
I'm glad you like it, human.
I don't know what to think anymore.
Well, I think that covers up everything, yeah? You go ahead and head back over to town. I'll head them over there.
If you are so sure, brother. Nonetheless, I leave you in the hands of him. I will have some other businesses to attend to. So, toodles.
Yeah, don't mind him. He's just a little bit excited. Hasn't seen a human in a hot while. So, just follow me real fast. I know a shortcut. Come on.
Those two sure are strange. Well, things will at least get a bit lively with those two around.
This is a pretty fast shortcut, huh? Right. They're a habit of mine. I don't like walking, so I take the easy way out. Want me to do the honors? Hey all.
Manipul has done thrown forth.
No sense.
Ye love things standing.
Yeah. Alright, come on. Have a seat. No whoopee cushion this time. Figured there would be. Everyone likes putting those things all over these seats. I wonder who that is. Anyway, what do you want to eat? Anything on the house. Burgers? Alright. 2 orders to go, please. Nice tasty burger. Always gotta get ketchup in mine. You want some? Well, more for me. That was refreshing. So what do you think of my brother? He's pretty wacky, isn't he? Yeah, I agree with you there. He's always been a very vibrant character. That's why I love him so much, why I support him. Something different. nothing like anything else down here. Oh yeah, by the way, have you ever paid attention to any voices recently? Maybe seen something you really shouldn't be able to?
I believe we should go.
No, you shouldn't.
Alright, Bonebag, how long have you known?
Known for a good bit. You see, I ain't the only person down here that can see the sins of the past. I'm really not. You're a good example. But hey, that's a story for another day. Definitely not now. You ain't worthy of earning that privilege yet.
I suppose we both have mysteries we'd rather not share.
Well, as much as I'd like to stay here just a smidge longer, I got work to attend to. That includes sleeping. Yeah, Groomy, I got that till next week.
You there! All of you three I see there with my little fine eyes.
Oh god, don't tell me he can
What
see
are
me
you
too.
thinking of bringing them here?
Before I answer that, who's the third one?
Well, Grilby, of course. Hi there, Grilby. Hi. Nonetheless, you know.
Oh, right.
God.
Well,
First of all, if you want to give them a fine, well-tuned tour of this fine Snowden village town, show them the stores, show them the folk, not this greasy place. Not to offend, Grilby, you make excellent food, and you've given me very much good advice. But nonetheless, it's still greasy, and for a person with such a small stature, they need something to puff them up, which the general goods store has for them, which I can also cook up for you if you want more food. Just ask away.
Yeah, right. I just wanted to drop them off here. They haven't eaten a whole lot, so I figured giving them a bit more food would fix them up a bit. Also had to
Good point, I
introduce
didn't
them
think
to
of that.
me.
Oh yes, you don't know us, that's correct. Hello there, I'm the Great Papyrus, nice to meet you. We'll become great friends. This is my brother Sans.
Sup?
Kind of like
Well?
introductions, but oh well.
You know what? Let's take you out of this place. What do you
Yeah,
think?
agreed.
Nonetheless, Grilby, I won't mention it. You did it with him, actually, about the tab. You follow along. Let's tattle outside and have some fun, shall we? Well then, welcome to the fine town of Snowden. Well, it's a lot of snow, a lot of trees, and a lot of fine folk. As you can see, just if you take a peek right there, my #1 fan. You see that scarf? That's my scarf. I made that scarf. What a wonderful fellow.
Don't mind me. I'm just tuning my banjo. Wanna know where I found this scarf?
Sure, go ahead. Where'd you find it?
I found it on a random snow statue. It looked pretty weird.
See, I'm pretty cool. People love me here. Nonetheless, let me show you the residential area.
I don't think this place has many
Hello
brains.
there, Mr. Fish.
Hello.
He's a fine resident of this area. You know, I call this residential area the Rooks. because the family of Rocks live here. We got Rocky, Brocky, and Lindsay. And usually there's also one of the most important jobs in the underground. Sadly, poor old bloke, there used to be a wolf there chucking ice. Now it's become automated. Technology is stealing our jobs these days. What are we supposed to do? Now the old bloke, that wolf, is now just carrying around. Nonetheless, there used to be also a fine gentleman there rowing a boat. If you ever think of or want to get from place to another quite fast, ask him for a lift. He wouldn't mind helping you. Come on, follow along. I'm going to show you the most coolest thing in this town.
I don't think it'll be that cool considering it's him.
See that sign? Right there, that sign. The library. Wait, excuse me. The library. No need to look at that. I painted it myself as a gratitude and fortification by the most handsome skeleton you ever found. And the people here, and especially the librarian, has no problem with it or no qualms. They're happy about it. Also, hello there, fine resident. What do you think about today's, environment, I would want to call it?
I just really wish the king would get a queen to help him more with all the stuff happening down in the underground.
True. A queen does sound interesting. Wonder why we don't have one. King Fluffy Buns is quite the charmer. But nonetheless, to this, I would say the most second coolest place, besides the thing I just handcrafted by myself, my beautiful house. You see, it's quite big, Sans is a little bit too lazy to take out any letters out of his box. Mine is empty, not because nobody sends me anything, it's because I'm very neat and tidy and I love taking care of things. And, that flag up there? You know what? He has my energy and spirit! My scarf does wonders, doesn't it? But that flag... You humans throw away a lot of things that look very cool. Those colors, they are my type of colors, I can tell you that for sure. Also, come here. Little sneak peek about the future. Meet prison cell. Or a garage. I like to think of it as a prison cell, but don't worry. It has perfect hospitality, the most perfect prison you could find here, and all the evil and cantankerous thieves find themselves in there. Of course, captured by me. And you see this igloo right in front of you? Walk into it.
Yeah, let's get away from the shed.
Take your place from one side of the town to the another. Bada bing, bada boom. The igloo got you covered. Of course, it's always Christmas and snowed in town, so Santa always comes here. They always get a little bit of toys here and there. And kids like this dear over here. Hello there.
Hi.
You don't look too amused. What's going on?
I can't do this word search.
Well, perhaps I could assist you.
Maybe he could ask Santa for some new arms. Maybe we could ask Santa for a way out of
You should
here.
probably seek it with your parents. I sadly have to attend to a friend, definitely not being able to solve this. Yes, the shop. Let's get to the shop. I wish you luck. So,
I wish he tripped.
the shop.
That'd be funny.
It's a lovely place. This is what I advised Sans to take you first, but sadly took you to Grill Bees. I could probably knock on it and see if someone's there. Nobody's there. Maybe Sans did have a point. Nonetheless, you do look pretty tired, don't you? part, we've got the perfect thing for you. Hello there. Hi. Coming right in. Well, just go into the inn and get yourself a room. If you need any assistance, you know where to contact me. My house is just right there.
Oh, oh, the belt. Hello, welcome to Buns Inn. What's the who's the reservation on?
Don't think we have.
You don't have a reservation. Okay, how much people do you have in the room? 1. Okay. That's 1 key. For room
I feel like
1,
it'd be more 1.5, but oh well.
that will be 5 gold.
I don't think we have any gold. Because you don't.
It's like
And I
about,
especially
about
don't.
like 5 gold just laying down on the ground. Up. People that left here.
Those are some lazy people.
Thank you. Okay. Catch. Okay, your room should be up the stairs and in front of you. Enjoy your stay.
I think you just paid them to clean up their place. That's dumb. Oh. Well, I suppose you should get to bed. I closed the door for you. Now go ahead and go to sleep. Don't fall asleep for too long. We still have to finish our adventure.